I might have to hold them.
Kate's trying to turn herself sideways.
Wait, I'm trying to charge up at the same time, and I can't put it on this thing and charge it. So you just got. I don't know what it looks like. 29% of me then.
Yeah, I don't know what it looks like for everybody else, but you're really blurry.
Oh.
Me. If anyone's watching, they could let us know whether you look blurry or not.
I don't know. I look quite clear to myself. I don't mind blurry.
Do I look blurry?
Tiny little bit, not much.
You're really pixelated.
Oh.
Weird. Anyway, we're just waiting for Fabio and Cait Whitson to join us. So they're probably
it's probably because it's probably new to them, maybe.
Yeah, they're probably just trying to jump on the live. And due to Facebook restrictions, yes, we know that. So Harry James said you both look fab. Oh, well, that's good as long as we don't look blurry.
Blurry's better. It's much better.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Duh, what a donut.
I've texted it to her and what's she doing? She's probably panicking, probably stressing. Should we do the draw?
Yes, let's do that.
It's only spent 10 million hours writing out all these people's names and how many people they'd added to the group.
Yeah, it was really good. Hi. Hello, Helena. Cait Whitson is ready to join our stream.
Here we go. Yay. We'll do it in a minute then.
We'll do it in a minute then. Yeah, okay. So, welcome, Cait. Welcome.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Can't see anyone.
We have to maybe do like this. Can you see?
Yeah, let me see if I can make your screen bigger. 2 seconds. There you go.
Ah, better.
Oh, thank you.
I can't see them. It's not fair.
Right. Hang on, try this one then, Cait. No, I don't want me. It needs to be somebody else. Can you see that?
No. I don't get to see Fabulous Fabio.
I'm just trying to see if I can switch you.
How about if I turn it around?
Can you see that?
Oh. Hang on, what about if I press that button? No. That just minimises it. Oh, well, I suppose it doesn't matter.
Let me see if I can. I can switch them, but let me just see which way I can do it. Can you see that, Cait?
No. I think it's changing. What about if I turn?
Then you'd just be sideways again, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I've had this already, actually. Don't worry.
Is that better?
No, don't worry. Let's just go for it. People will be bored. Otherwise. I'll put my phone on.
Can you hear us, Cait?
Yeah, I can hear you. Oh, there you go. Actually, I can see you now. I've got you on my phone as well. So. Okay. Oh, you're just really, really small. Oh, right. Oh, and it's a delay. Turn it down. That's awful. Yeah, I can see you. So you're both looking very well and lovely and all the things.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And so are you guys.
Where are you two? Where are you both at now?
In the Whitson studio with the Fleur stock behind us. Ooh. And Fabio has been here for 2 days.
Yes.
He came to stay with us last night. He was staying with Nick the night before. He's been out on the road with Gibson to see potential stockists and very exciting, can't say anything yet, but new Fleur ambassadors.
Oh, well, I have heard one.
It was fantastic.
Where you've been.
Very nice experience.
Oh, so how do you like Scotland then, Fabio?
Yeah.
Time?
Oh, the first time I was in Scotland was when I was 8 years old.
Oh, okay. So you've been.
So now, as you can see, I am a little bit older, not that much. So it's a long story between me and Scotland.
Oh.
Yeah, I like here.
I bet it's much colder than Italy.
Excuse me?
Colder.
Oh, so much. but much better because in June we had a very high temperature in Italy as 32, 35. So it's really much comfortable here at the moment.
Yeah. So you're all wrapped up. jumpers and things on.
Yeah.
So what have you been doing since you come over to the UK?
What she means?
Oh, what have you been doing? So he's been out with Gibson. So the first day he arrived very late, and then yesterday he was out traveling across Scotland, right across to the far west of Scotland.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm. And then today we've been
today I have since 5 minutes ago visited a very nice store in Fife. And it is a beautiful place because it's a coffee shop selling another brand of paint for now, and and the owners are lovely people. They are also painting things, and I invite you to go if you have time to go in that place because is completely built with upcycled things.
Oh, really?
Oh, it is beautiful place, really beautiful.
Is it a secret where you've been, or you're not allowed to tell us yet, Cait? Or
I think yeah, I'll not say anything just now. They're actually not somebody that I knew about. They've been in Fife doing their thing for about 4 years. I will wait and see, when they sign up. But they're I hadn't come across them. I didn't even know they existed, which is really weird because I always think I know everybody, but I don't. Turns out I don't.
So what's the plans for the event? What will there be a demonstration from Fabio, or?
We've been chatting about that today. Well, we are kind of hoping that Fabio's sister will come now. Anybody who's watched the Instagram will have seen her with her mad hair. She's very, very she's very, very skilled at doing demonstrations. So we're kind of hoping she's going to come.
Yeah, I think if you help me to meet her, I think we will be there both.
Oh, cool! That's going to be amazing. She's very lively, isn't she?
Yeah,
very lively.
And it is a very good opportunity also for us to better understand this market, that it is the most evolved market in the world for this kind of products. So, and we have also the opportunity to see and know competitors, and altogether is a nice idea.
Yeah, very cool.
We think last year was fabulous.
Yeah.
So so I think probably what will end up happening is probably a shared demonstration. We're also hoping to take advantage of your breakout rooms.
Yeah.
A demonstration from Fleur on the day, on the when you schedule us, but also if we can take advantage of your breakout rooms, we'd love to be able to demonstrate the pours, the resin, some of the more individual things, and even just have like a stop by to try. So have everything out so people can dip a brush, try what it feels like, get the pens, play with the pens.
This is what I would like possible to do, because we have a paint that is different from others, and so we would like to have the opportunity to explain why, and then make a demonstration to show which are the different characteristics of our line.
Yeah, that's true. We have got next to the hall, we have got another hall. This is a big sports hall where you're gonna have like a booth set up with lots of tables and things. So you could have all samples laid out with the samples of the pour, so they can touch and feel and mess around with paint. So you could do either or both.
Yeah, we were talking today, and we were doing like a little map of the sports or where our sponsors would be, and because the space is so vast, you can have as much room as you want. So you wouldn't necessarily have to go to a breakout room,
All right, so we could have like a an area in where our stand is where people can literally dip a brush and
because
either
it's 2 big halls, so it's the big conferencing hall with all the tables and the stage, and then in between there's a little lobby with coffee machines and the toilets and things, and then the other side of it is this big sports hall, and the sports hall and the conference room are the same size, and then the breakout rooms are above. There's 8 breakout rooms above, so you're a little bit away from things. So the sports hall is people are just going to wander in and with a coffee, and they're just going to want to play with the paint.
Okay.
So,
well, this is. I mean, you're telling me more than I knew before. So, we'll have a really good think about tailoring it correctly, because we want to show off the resin. The resin is amazing.
My favorite thing.
So the first thing with the resin is it's 1-to-1, which is really easy. This makes it really, really easy. Yeah. Secondly, it remains clear. It doesn't yellow. Thirdly, you don't get bubbles unless you do something stupid, like, I don't know, pour it from a great height and wibble it around, or whisk it with a whisk, or use like something wooden or absorbent in it. If you put wooden things in resin, they create bubbles.
You're actually talking about the resin where we can suspend things in it, aren't we? I was thinking of the pouring resin, as in with the colours and everything, but you're actually talking about the stuff where you can make it thick and position stuff in it. Yes. I have got someone. I still haven't had a chance to play with it, and people have got to see that to believe how brilliant it is.
Well, also because you can suspend things in, so you can pour things in. You can put things in the bottom and pour it over. Like,
is it suitable for countertops, Cait?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes, suitable for countertops.
Yeah.
You can pour till 2 centimeters.
Yeah, which is
a lot. And one of the biggest advantages that is also suitable with the brush. So you can you can use as we can say a thick varnish. So you pour and then you apply with the brush, for example, on top on the table or on top of a kitchen. And this is much easier because with the other products that are not so high quality and self-leveling, this is very difficult. But in this case, it opened the use of this resin to much more people, of course.
So the one thing about putting it on with a brush is that the first coat can look, oh my God, it's gone dried, it's gone all patchy. All you need to do is the second coat and it all evens out. It's a bit like, when you put water on when something sisses or, it just doesn't lay down completely.
Does it react with the coat underneath or no, it's just got
when you do it with a brush, I mean, Adela showed me how when the first coat goes on, when you're brushing it, sometimes it sinks in some areas and it lifts in others. But then when she did the second coat, magically, it goes smooth.
The second coat is applied on something that is completely not absorbent.
Yes.
So it's much more easy to self-leveling.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. And you don't see the join between 2 layers. So if you did build it.
No.
Yeah, we've definitely got to try this.
And the good news is that this resin is also more or less zero VOC.
Oh,
wow. It's very important because, as you know, all the epoxy resin are very strong emission products.
Yeah, they absolutely.
This is just a few. And so you can also use indoor without special problems. Of course, then you have to open the windows, but it's much more safe than normal resin.
It's not an epoxy resin then, it's just...
No, it is a kind of epoxy. It's a very special kind. It's an evolution of an epoxy, but basically it is an epoxy.
Oh, really good. Oh my goodness.
And do metallics and all that sort of stuff. That would be great, wouldn't it?
Well, we've got you can suspend metal leaf in it, but you've also got these pigment powders, and in fact I think Solly Joe's,
Posh chalk
Woody
paper.
Bay, not Posh Chalk. I think
Yeah.
the Posh Chalk powders would work in it as well, really well. But Fleur have their own powders that go beautifully in it.
Yeah.
And then you can also tint it, and you can also drop the tint in, like, you know, like doing marbling with paper. You know, when you do that, you can drop little bits in. So it's a really
Has it got
versatile.
a long work time, Cait? Is the working time with it?
Working time? Oh, I need to check on this.
It is around 45 minutes with a normal temperature.
45.
45.
Wow. And also you can put things in it, like, you know, do what Zoe Pocock does with the beads and the jewelry, and
Sure.
that, you know, a flower.
Yeah.
We also have some molds that helps beginners to start, and we also have this kit that have everything inside, so gloves, mixer, and everything. So it's a good way to start.
Elena's asking, can't wait to try them. Can you do them in a 3D effect? What does she mean by that?
I think, yeah. So you can do, like, you could do a tinted layer, you could do a clear layer, and then a tinted layer, and put something in, and then and like you could have it so that it, when you look at it, it looks 3D. Like you get that sort of dimensional effect, I think.
Yeah.
Helena wants a kit.
This resin has just one problem, that this kit costs £300. But what?
It does? What, just for that box?
No.
No.
I was joking. To see your faces. I would like to see your faces.
Oh, you got us then.
I thought, wow, that's pricey.
No, it's really well priced in the market. I don't have the price to hand, but we will have those with us for sale. This time we will be bringing stuff to sell at the show, so people can try and buy all at the show. We're hoping that we'll maybe even have India with us as well. They're social media gals, you know. So hopefully there will be 5 of us in total. So
Is Nick gonna come? What about Nick? What about Nick?
No, Nick's not coming.
Oh,
he's not interested in furniture.
I thought he was interested in time, though.
He's interested in the theoretical, in formulas. Yes, he's interested in the theoretical side. And I was like, do you not want to come and see what other people are doing? And he's like, no, not really. I'm only interested in what we're doing. But I think the best, at the end of the day, I don't think Nick would really, I mean, he might enjoy it briefly, but I don't think he'd really get what Gibson and me and Adela and Fabio will get. And India is really excited at the thought of coming. So it was just she'll still be with us, because she graduates next week. So she's going to be thinking, well, she did say that when she graduated, she might think about trying to get another job. But she's you're going to have to. Yeah, we'll see. We'll keep her fingers crossed, because she's a great girl. Fabio really liked her as well.
We will convince her to stay here.
Yeah. No, that would be great. That'd be great.
I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to the resin.
Yeah.
I think this is the perfect product for your project, because it's very easy to use. People can easily reach a very beautiful effect, and we have the idea also to mix with the pouring, and we can create and also with some rust and verdigris effect. So we can develop something that is very close to art in a few minutes. So it is something that I probably will be very interesting.
Yeah, it'd be absolutely amazing, because I mean, I love the pouring medium that I use anyway, and that's great because it's really, really thin and it sets really hard. And I just done something inside a cocktail cabinet. I love it. Love that stuff. So
I actually did it on glass the other day as well. And it sticks to glass. And I was really impressed. What I wasn't to try and, so the underside, I thought maybe the underside when I did it would be really good, but the underside wasn't that good. But the top was beautiful. But it did mean, when you've got a glass shelf that fits, and you think, oh, well, but I don't want it to be glass. I want it to be more solid. You can do a pour, or you could do a pour with varnish. So a clear pour, instead of using a paint, you could use a varnish and just drop colors into it, or you could do, and it all stuck really hard to the surface. So I want to do something. This one was, what I wanted was the underside. I thought, oh, the underside will be so interesting. No, it was boring.
Oh,
but I think if we did it with a pour with varnish, and then maybe some of the star glitters and the heart glitters and things like that.
Yeah, there's, oh my God.
I mean, some of the glitters are amazing. I mean, we've really only scratched the surface of a lot of the stuff that we've got here. And Indy and I have got a plan to do more demo, more filming, more.
Yeah, that's what you need to do. That's what you need to do.
Well, we've been posting every single day for on both platforms and with both product ranges. And I said, right, no, we're going to not do every day. What we're going to do is
lives.
We're going to do lives. We're going to do a bit of filming, just whatever we can. But we're going to do a lot more of sort of interactive content than we have been doing. Because
Fleur products are amazing. The colors, the pigments, the finish of the eggshell, like the products are amazing, and it's really frustrating because I really want people to see how good.
Why don't you organize a blind test to see who is the best paint?
Oh, you're going to cause trouble now.
Yeah, you have to organize a race.
Oh God, we can't. We try and be diplomatic and say to people, about using the best products for the projects that they're using. And I
still think that's the best way to attack any, especially for us. You're going to look at that project and you're going to choose the best products for your project.
Yeah. Well, exactly. Oh, yes, exactly. And I mean, at the end of the day, in the UK, there are a lot of different products available to you.
Yeah.
And if you want like a sort of crusty build top with dark waxes in it, you're not going to choose Fleur for that, because it's a smooth, beautiful. Well, you can create that. You can create that look with it.
Yeah.
You're not. It's not the automatic thought. It's not going to be that brand. Beautiful, smooth, elegant, very, very rich colors. Easy to apply, long open time, all those sort of things. I would associate immediately with Fleur. Super durability, bomb proof.
Yeah. Pieces of furniture that I have that are painted, and they're probably not even totally cured, and we pack paint orders on top of it. We just ends up happening. Stuff gets put indestructible. Honestly, I don't have to repaint anything. It is incredible paint. It really is.
So sorry, but you think to yourself, well, you do. There's no reason why I would never say to a painter, you've got to only use Fleur, but they should only use Fleur, actually.
No, it's better for them.
What? If they only
who is using the paint.
If they only use Fleur.
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely. But I would never say that.
And that's the whole point of this event is people need to try these things. They need to see them, Yes, doing the lives is going to be better than doing like static posts and things, but people really just need to just mess about with
that was one of the biggest feedbacks we had from all the attendees last year. It wasn't that they didn't know about these products. They did know, but getting their hands on them and trying them changed their mind on a lot of them, So I think, and that was one of the biggest feedbacks we had from the attendees last year.
Yes, we would like to organize something really interesting about the test on different surfaces as leather, as fabric. So you in that surfaces you can really see the specific characteristic of this paint.
Yeah. People don't know that. I've tried to tell people about that you can paint fabric with it, and stretchy fabric, and it goes back. It doesn't disintegrate. It bonds.
Right here.
It's incredible.
It's going to run and go and get one.
So we will think for your conference something interesting. We take a very big piece of and then stretch.
No.
Or something impressive.
This is
a hole to the other.
Work jumper. Okay, so for our other company, Carte Blanche. And it's obviously a sweatshirt that's 3 years old. It's been through the washing machine over 40 times.
Gibson did that, didn't he? He sprayed them.
Yeah.
So
And it's
the more you use and the more you have a very interesting effect, because it's smoother, and because the reason of this after 30 times is still here is because the pigment will go inside the fibers.
Right. Yeah.
But you look up really close. There is no. Now let me see. There we go. There's no cracking. It hasn't. It's faded a little bit.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
I mean, it must be. It's 3 years since he did that, and and he's still been using it. He eventually said, "Well, for him, he says this is too dirty for him." You, me, and Sarah know that's got loads of life left in it.
Soft and comfortable and worn in.
It's only got 4 paint spots on it. It's not hard and crusty.
Yeah, I've only got a little bit of paint on me and a little bit of paint on me. Yeah, today. Yeah.
Sarah Carter's saying Fabio should come too. He's coming too.
Yes,
he's coming.
Yes, Sarah, he's coming. Yeah.
So we will enjoy a lot testing the product and doing different things, different applications.
Yeah.
Fabio, one of the things that I thought was interesting, and a lot of people don't know, is they don't know the background to the history of your family and paint. It's pretty unique in the paint industry. I wonder if you could tell us.
The history of my company is it was born in 46, and my grandfather was a chemist dedicated mainly to restoration paints. So the paint you use to restore very old buildings, churches, and these things. And till when I entered the company, we were mainly dedicated to this kind of job, giving product to artists, to restoration companies, and so on.
Wow.
And when I started, my idea was to create with a paint for everyone, because, as you know, restoration paint costs 200 for liters or something like that. But to get that quality, and mainly that look with a paint that was for everyone. And so starting from there, I was working on the recipe of a restoration paint, and then we have developed the paint in this direction. And I try to be as eco as possible using glass jar, metal caps. We are trying to be as eco as possible. We was discussing today that we are strongly convinced that we are selling chemical products and not, I don't know, milk paints or other products that are safe. But we are selling something that is as eco as possible.
Sure. Yeah.
But we are honest and say this is a chemical product, so you can drink or something like that.
Yeah.
Many people are a little bit playing with this, and we are really against this.
Yeah, these crazy descriptions that people give to. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
So, well, of course, Italy has has thousands and thousands of amazing buildings that have, all this restoration just must be a continuous process. I mean, you literally anywhere.
Yes. Now, Fleur, honestly, is the biggest part of our company. We are selling in many countries, and in some places we are selling just for artists. So, for example, in US, in Germany, in Belgium, our distributor are selling to fine art stores, selling to artists. And the paint is very popular, for example, in New York, because they are painting very big projects, and they need for art paint that is very good in self-leveling with a very large brush stroke as Fleur is. And so this is a kind of demonstration that Fleur has a superior quality, because if an artist is using that, this is an important test.
This is true. Yeah, amazing. God, I'd like to see some of that working. We might have to go to New York and check out what they're doing in New York.
Maybe we can take to the conference some picture of the artist. We did something interesting, not only in New York, but also I think in San Diego and San Francisco, because our biggest customer is a company owned by artists, and we did a kind of race among artists where we give the paint and they develop the project and give us some note about what was good, what was not good, what we have to improve there. And then we have all the picture, of course, and all the notes of these artists. If it is interesting, we can take with us.
So there is also a new social media channel for Fleur Paint, which is Fleur Paint at fleurpaint.art. And this is more oriented towards artists and the art pieces that have been created with Fleur Paint.
Is it a website? Is it a website?
It's on Instagram at fleurpaint.art.
I've posted it.
Oh, okay. You put a link in.
I'll put a link in,
Yeah.
He's clever like that.
And I also would like, I don't know if it's possible, but you know that we have this beautiful spray, and would be very interesting to show how to use a spray, because not everyone is used to the technique of spraying.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. I love the sprays because they're very soft and they're sort of matte. They've got a weird finish to them, but again, they're really, really strong. But the colours again are beautiful. But we have got a bit of an outside area, haven't we, Sarah? We could, but that hall's quite big. We might be able to set up.
Huge, and it's got those double back doors, and we've got the outside area.
Yeah. We could do it out there, couldn't we?
Because the other thing is there are 3 nozzles for the for the sprays. So you've got one that floods the surface, you've got a fine line, and you've just got a normal one. But again, I'm going to jump up again, show you.
If it will be possible to have this demonstration of how to spray, I would be very happy.
Yeah. So, I like glass, demi-john that I sprayed ages ago, and obviously I used stickers to create the holes. But I mean, you cannot get that off. I mean, it's on glass. You cannot get that off.
Yeah.
Well,
it's not primed, has it? It's not primed.
No primed. I just very, very clean.
Yeah.
Very, very clean. Unlike me, who's grubby. But no, it's very clean, very, very clean, so that you get best adhesion. I've not even tried to sand it or anything. It was just sprayed, but given enough time to cure. So the one freaky thing on a non-absorbent surface, the spray can stay soft, especially at this time of year.
Yeah, for a while.
Oh my goodness! And the first time I used it, I was like, oh no. And then like 3 days later, I was like, geez, this is amazing.
Yeah, exciting, wasn't it? Yeah. Really cool. Yeah, that's good. That's something completely different. And
it's very quick, because if you have to paint, for example, some furniture for outdoor, you know that the spray is also okay for outdoor. You don't want to dedicate days to do that. Probably you want to make it quick, and this is perfect for that, because if you have some complicated shape, you can do easily. If you want to make something that is very perfect in terms of application, of course, with the spray is better. So would be very interesting if you will be able to do this in the context.
Yeah. And the other thing is, as well, is again, it's very low VOC and it has no smell, has it?
Yes, no smell.
No.
It's bizarre.
Cait sent me the matte varnish in the can, and a dark green. I can't remember what it was now. Dark green.
Yeah, Green Queen probably. Green Queen.
Yeah, and we were doing, testing it out on a board, and I got this really crunchy old brush that was hard, and painted it on hard, so that it had lines in it, and we just all sat there and just watched it go.
Yeah.
Right out.
Yeah. I think people are gonna. Yeah, this is what we need. We really need to get these products in people's hands and show them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely what we need.
Definitely.
And men are very happy with the spray, because we are so lazy.
I love it.
Don't say that, because
It is.
Carl Lesh is
It
one
is.
of our stockists, and he's a very hard-working painter and decorator,
Yeah.
furniture painter.
Yeah.
He's one
so-
of the few.
Yeah.
We want everything now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's great for like doing chairs. I mean, I don't do commissions of chairs, but me and Gemma, who used to work for me, we did do her chairs in the spray paint. In the I forgot what the colour is. That elephanty
Indian elephant. It was.
Indian elephant. Yeah, amazing. And yeah, you know, price wise, obviously it's a more expensive product, but the time it saves you worth every penny.
Yeah. I mean, even when I was doing it a lot, I used to use a paint sprayer. And everybody said, well, you're using more paint. And I'm like, I can do 6 chairs in an afternoon. If you're painting chairs properly, they're 2 days a chair, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? Like, it saves me time. It's work.
The sprays are
money.
It's
money. It saves you money. So
saves you money. Yeah, time is money, especially if it's commission work. If you've got a stack of commission work, if you can plow through 2 jobs in a fraction of the time and get them out the door, so much better. Because so often those commissions can stack up. Again, like Sarah, I'm not doing as much painting these days, but so often you end up you don't want to look at them. You kind of go la la la. You're walking past this pile of stuff, and you've got texts on your phone. Is my furniture? No, la la la. I'm not looking at my phone. But it's a great way just for the smaller pieces, especially. I mean, obviously you could do big pieces.
The average time to paint properly a chair is 3-4 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it's just no comparison.
If you hand paint it. You're talking 2 days, really. You want to coat the first coat, and then really you need it to dry good.
Yeah.
You're talking 2 days for one chair.
But also, how many times have you painted a chair by hand, and you come back the following? You go away for lunch, you come back, you go, oh, geez, I missed that bit.
No, I don't miss it. No.
I always find that with chairs, though. There's always one edge of a spindle, or a little one side, or a little bit underneath, and I go, how did I miss that? And so with chairs, like hang them up on a hook upside down, and screw a hook.
I had a process. There was no missed bits because I hated them so much. It was done in a process.
Nail it first time. Nail it once. Yeah.
I'm not doing it again.
Oh my goodness, this is going to be really good, isn't it? What else are we gonna be? What else did you?
I have to ask you guys, right? So, Fabio, when we were in Italy, Fabio was showing me some really fabulous, interesting products, which we are, I wasn't. I was like, do I think that the UK furniture painters are going to really like this product? So,
tell us.
All the plasters, the concretey look plasters that are really durable and that we do. So things like Pasteloni, but you have to learn how to trowel. You've got to understand the products. There's loads of drying time. So Fleur have come up with a colored concrete material. Not really concrete. It's a resin rich. So okay for countertops, but very contemporary look. And you can roller it on, and it's dry into roller. So you roller it on, and then you can either trowel it, or you can create textures in it, or you can trowel it smooth. Then it's about 2 hours for the next coat. No sanding in between, and but then you will get these amazing sort of like brutalist, concretey looks, but in nice colors. So. The colors. Let me just grab the colors.
So it sounds similar to Whitson's plaster, except it's different.
Yeah,
I mean, really
yourself in the foot.
Really durable. So we're talking about doing it in Istanbul interior, Amelie, veranda green, Indian elephant, New York loft, which is pale gray, white, greige. So a few colors, but. I just wanted to get, so I'd love to see in the notes whether people.
It disappeared.
What they think. Yeah. Who's disappeared?
They've disappeared, yeah.
Oh!
They'll come back. Will she know just to join the link again? Maybe you should message her.
I'll just send her a message. Gosh, sounds like amazing what they're going to be showing us, doesn't it?
And like those plasters, they should bring them and do like a demo on top of a sideboard or something, so that you can get to the look and the feel of it.
Yeah, we need some.
I think people love the idea of plasters, but like Cait said,
Right.
knowing how to apply those plasters correctly. So if there's one made for us, I think that would be a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
The most simple. I mean, really, this is. I've done a lot of stuff with plasters over the years, and but this is possible. You can also use it for floors. You can use it in the bath, in your shower, so you can get that.
So has it got lots of? Is it got lime in it? Is it? There's
no, it's mineral based.
It's acrylic.
So it's a mineral base, of course, with a lot of resin, and you can apply, for example, on the wall or on any surface, and without the primer. You just need the primer on tires. And the good thing is that with just one coat, you have finished. So you roll, you place the spatula like this, and you have finished. Then you have got just to give a consolidator and the finish on the top. So you can paint your bathroom. It's very trendy in the south of Europe to have all the bathroom that are actually on tiles. To complete cancel the tiles and do this, we can say total decor together with. This is very nice because you enlarge the space and there's a much more contemporary look, and now it is easy because normally this kind of product are for professionals, and they are very, very expensive. But in this case, because the product you do by yourself, it is easy to do, is not expensive, and you can reach a very professional result in a few hours.
And when Fabio told me about it, I was like, these products really should be applied by a professional. He's like, no, it's a DIY product, genuinely a DIY product. And I'm like, okay. And then so he demonstrated it. His guys demonstrated it when we were there, and also I had a try of it. Yep, I reckon anybody could do this finish. Really,
and comes in a beautiful kit. This is an aluminium box with the concrete and the color in. So you just have to mix and apply. It's very super easy.
So you think you think that would be a good one to bring?
Yeah,
I just think everybody loves those plastered effects. I really love those, they're plastered, but the lime wash plastered look. I love that. But to get that, I'll just think, I can't be, I'll probably could do it, but I don't want to do that.
Yeah, well, I think if we take the so doing it with the lime plasters and everything else is so you don't know how to prime
labor intensive, and it's something.
Yeah. But this is just, you put it, the bag is there, the stuff, the color is there, the resin is there, you mix it, you put it on, bang.
So well, that's why you need to bring it along, because you need to prove to people how easy these products are to use. And that is the only way is for people to actually watch it. But I just got to tell you something really funny. A couple of people have just bought a ticket.
Yeah.
If there is a place where we can apply this on a vertical surface or a floor,
we'll bring something.
Yeah,
we'll tile a board or something.
Really, something very innovative.
Yeah, cool.
Well, I'm really excited about this product. So
this is still not in the market. It will be probably in the second part of July in Italy. And so we can make a kind of presentation.
UK launch of the product.
Cool. That was another thing. Last year, everybody, a couple of the companies brought products that hadn't been launched yet, and it was good for them. I think it worked out well.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, I mean, we've got so much we can't even pick. Well, you know what we're like. I mean, I'm every 5 minutes I'm thinking, we could do that. We could do that.
You've got enough space there, so you could bring whatever you wanted.
Well, that's really exciting because last time
Yeah, 10 times the amount of space that you had last time, Cait. 10 times.
Well,
It's
we
a sports
literally
hall.
we wouldn't be able to fill it. So essentially, everyone's got as much room as they need or want.
Yeah. So yeah, it's going to be it's great. You know, but yeah, and good for people who are considering becoming a Fleur stockist. So you know, so you need to remind them all about at some point or another we're going to go on a trip to Italy, aren't we?
Yes, we are, because Fabio and I, and Gibson and I, when we were out at his beautiful villa near Lake Garda, and you know, it was business, Sarah. It was business.
Yeah.
No wine.
More comfortable business meeting.
Yeah. I mean, we worked very hard, but I mean, it was, you know, if you've got to have a business meeting, why not have it in a beautiful garden outside a beautiful house beside the beautiful Lake Garda? So we are talking about, so from like where the house is very easy if you fly into either Verona or Bergamo, Milano, Bergamo, Verona, even Venice. It all is very easy to get to by train to that region. So we think we should have something for the stockists.
During the springtime.
Spring would be great. Yeah.
Maybe May probably is the best period of the year.
So we will work towards having actual dates, because we've been talking about this for ages.
Well, we had COVID has just messed everything up, because we've been talking about it for 2 years, haven't we? So yeah. But only stockists, so that means Sarah can't come, can she?
No.
So that's fine then. Just the next time somebody messages me and says, Sarah, how can I, or what could I do? I'm going to go, oh, sorry, I don't know.
Oh, no, that's amazing. And tell you, how far from Venice? Not far from Venice? Is that what you're saying?
About an hour and a half.
Yeah, or less. Yes, 1 hour and a half.
Amazing. You just go there and see the colours. That's the thing, you know.
So you've got around that area, there's so many really beautiful towns, as well as the lake. So you know, there's so much to see. Gibson and I have been there now into that region 4 times, and we've barely scratched the surface. You know, barely scratched the surface.
You and me can go to Venice. They're going to come
to be nearby.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh hi.
Yeah. We can wave to you.
We'll be in a gondola.
Yeah. I went there. It was 2 years ago now, for a trip with my friend, and we just travelled all around by train. We got a car in the end, but it was beautiful.
Yeah, it's the most beautiful country.
It is.
Yeah, very,
very lovely.
Inspiring.
Good. We can organize this easily.
Well, we don't let anything stop you. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. So it makes me excited all over again about September.
Well, I think that's one of the good things about getting together. It does give everybody that I don't know, that inspiration to get cracking again on their businesses and products, etc.
Yeah.
I agree, and I think also, I mean, the networking alone was fantastic, and listening to the buzz of of people and what they're doing and their different ideas about their businesses, I found it really inspirational. And you know, of course, you know, I've spent 35 years longer. My whole life has been orientated around paint. My holidays are around paint. My hobbies are around paint. My social life is 9 times out of 10 around paint. So, you know.
But it's also as well, you see, like Sarah always says that her family don't want to hear her talking about paint, like same as mine, you know. But we get to talk about it at breakfast, at lunch, with a glass of wine in the evening. We can lay in bed, go in a room with someone, go, did you see that stuff?
Yeah.
It's amazing. Yeah, it's cool. So cool. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it just gets me buzzing again. Yeah, we just as much as everyone else, I think, didn't we?
Yeah. We didn't get to be as involved as everybody else because we were doing stuff, but that was probably the only
thing. You were the hostesses with the mostesses.
You were the hostess with a list to tick. That was it. I was on a tick list for next thing.
That is exactly what
But Sarah, you never, neither of you ever looked as if you were going tick, tick, tick. You looked cool as cucumbers, and you dealt with everything. It was almost like you weren't the organizers. You were just there, just floating around, greeting people. There was
I've said this before, but when you're doing something, you don't often get a chance to like congratulate yourself, or we ain't got time for that because we're on to the next thing, And I can remember being in the dining room hall the first day, and I thought, where's our people? And of course, we all had those lanyards on. They were all orange, I think they were. And as I looked around in this massive dining room, and I thought, oh my God, all of these people are here because we still didn't do them. And then I thought, just concentrate on the list, Sarah, the list.
Yeah. That's Sarah's mad idea. Let's have a conference.
But honestly, you two were. I mean, what you did do. I mean, you guys never were screaming around, but your daughters respectively were like bombing about, and you couldn't.
No,
they were so very quietly around the back. And
I'm bringing my other one this time as well. So I'm bringing two of my girls this time.
Yeah. So you know we say about how we'd like to clone ourselves. Well, this is cloning, isn't it? And of course they're 20 years younger than us, so they can do all the running around that we need them to do. They were great.
Is Emma going to be back here?
I'm literally going to have to. If she is still in Mexico, I'll fly her back because it's worth the flight money because she's so useful. So yeah, that's probably what's going to.
Oh, cool.
So I liked it as well that it was a family situation. It was good. Yeah, it's nice.
They had great fun. So so it's gonna be cool. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
It's getting nearer and nearer, and it's more exciting. The lineup that we've got is just amazing this year. I mean, I don't know if there has been a lineup like this before, so I'm really excited about that.
Yeah.
Well, there's never been exactly this sort of event in the UK anyway.
Yeah, that was the whole idea. That's what she kept saying the whole time. We've got to go to Canada and we've got to go to America to do these things. We need.
Yeah. So IDAL in America is probably the closest thing to what you guys are doing. And I vaguely thought about trying to do it, and I tried to get together with people to do something similar. And then it was so much work. I went, no, I can't be bothered.
It's a lot of work.
So you guys are, I'm 100,000,000% aware of how much hard work it is.
Yeah. I think the reason why it's not been so, it's not really given us that many grey hairs, Cait, has it? To be fair.
show your roots, Sarah.
No, I'm not doing that. But to keep them, to keep it, I think what we've tried to do is rather than keep it ultra professional, where people are emailing back and forth, we've got on the phone to them. We tried to have a relationship with them. Do you know what I mean? It's made it less hard work to do it that way.
And actually, as well, I mean, at the event, things did go wrong, and we were scrambling a bit in the background, but everybody just helped. The videographer, he was unpacking paintbrushes. Richard was doing the sound. From Transfunk Furniture, like. Everyone just in and helped, so and they didn't mind.
Siobhan was just amazing.
Yes, Siobhan from Aussie Decor, she was amazing helping out. Everyone just, just so yeah. They're our friends, aren't they? So colleagues.
So excited!
I know it's going to be just so good to see everybody again as well.
It will be. Like Cait said, that networking is very valuable. You can't put a price on it, and you can't say for sure, but it's just so valuable to meet those people and have the opportunities that will present themselves because you've met those people.
Absolutely.
But and my father always used to say that the sign of a good party. So you judge a party by the volume of the chat in the room. And if you judge the party by the volume of the chat, oh my God, amazing party. Because when Gibson came out, he was like, oh my God. The noise level was incredible. I mean, even when we were outside, it was like.
Do you remember we had that drone? There's that lovely video of the drone, and everyone's clumps and they've got their glasses of wine, they're all chatting away. There's not one person sitting on their own side. They're all blah, blah, blah.
Can you remember on the first morning when we got up on the stage, because what Cait and I didn't want to do was to make it the Cait and Sarah show. We wanted it to be about everybody else. So we didn't, we spent as little time on that stage as we could. But on the first day, we asked everybody to put their hands up if they knew anybody else in the room or had they come by themselves. And 70% of that room put their hands up.
Yeah,
that was amazing. That
was amazing. Yeah. And they all left with friends. And that was just brilliant.
We went to Paint Stock, and on the train we bumped into 4 ladies that had come to the conference last year that didn't know each other, but they'd all travelled up from Sussex and came together. They're all firm mates now, and there they were going to Paint Stock as a group. And it's just great to see all that sort of thing happening all the time. It's cool. Very cool.
Pretty cool.
Even more people coming this year.
Sorry?
We're hoping so. We've got enough tickets for more people to come. But I think that financially people are a bit
wary.
Wary, yeah.
So but I think as time gets there comes a point when you realize that if you don't go to this, you are going to miss out. I mean, you genuinely, if you're a furniture painter and you're wanting to know what's happening right now in the world of furniture painting, and you want something to keep you going and bring you more fun, because you are going to earn more money out of having that knowledge, having that, having those friends in the business. I mean, sometimes you phone somebody and say, look, I'm struggling with this, and they give you one tiny tip, and all of a sudden that changes how you work. So, I've spent a lot of money on going on training and going to conferences and going to meetings all over the world. And you know what? I would say every single one I've come out of there and gone, even if it's been stuff I know a lot of, I've come away going, geez, I wish I'd known that 6 months ago. And then
I think one of the resistance to coming, if you're a furniture painter, if you've been in business for years, just say, is what are you going to teach me? I don't need to learn anything. Or not, it's not that you think you know everything, but you don't feel the need to learn anything else. And even if you don't come for the learning and you only come for the networking and for, just being around other people that understand your business, your life, your situation.
And the free booze on Friday night.
And the free, what we having this year, Cait?
We're having Pims on Friday night.
We're having Pims.
A buffet meal in the conference hall, and we're having Pims. I just thought it was very English sort of thing.
Because Annie's going to be on that day, and so rather than us rush everybody back to the dining room and then back out again for drinks, we're just going to
they're doing a buffet.
Have a buffet and have a drink. So it'll be great.
That'll be fun.
So we're gonna have to shoot off because Gibson is chefing tonight. He's the steaks ready to pour up.
Nice.
Yeah.
They live in a fantastic place. I don't know if you have ever been there.
No.
Ask them to do.
Well, I want to come to James's party. James is having a party there.
Oh God, I'm having a camping party. Oh, no, don't tell the world about that. No, it's not James's party. We've got a friend of James's birthday, and it was a great way where you could get everybody together, and it's actually James's best friend. So so we're hoping to have that. We are having that very soon. And that's something we haven't done since he was 16, but we've got a lot of open countryside. But Fabio's home in Lake Garda is stunning, gorgeous views. But he's been, conversely, he's been wowed by our views as well. So
and the light you've got, it stays really light, doesn't it, at the moment? So
yes, he was out at 10 o'clock at night going, I can't believe it's 10 o'clock and it's like daylight.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And then yesterday I experienced 3 times rain and sunny, so it was
typical Scotland.
That's amazing.
We're really looking forward to meeting you anyway when you get there.
Yeah.
Well, just wait till you meet the pocket rocket. Adela is, that's what we called her. And Fabio liked that. She's tiny and she goes 1,000,000 miles an hour and she's so efficient and she's quite scary, but in a good way. But no, she's fabulous.
Right.
One of these girls who can dress beautifully, paint like mad, and stay clean. Oh,
Yeah, she's not covered in paint. I don't understand it.
It's not doing it right then. You've got to be covered in paint.
she is just amazing. Well, she's just very, she's very adept, the adept Adela. But yes, we are all looking forward. We hope she comes. But whatever happens, I think it'll be you, me, Gibson for sure.
Yeah.
And then any other hangers on, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But
Brilliant.
we are so excited about coming.
Oh, we are. We're so excited to have you. We're honoured.
We are.
Effort in and all the rest of it, because this is how it works, isn't it? All of us putting some effort in, and the results will be amazing. I know it will be. No one's going to regret coming. Nobody will regret being there. That's for sure. There'll be lots of people sitting at home wishing that they had come. That's for sure.
Especially when they see the videos.
Yeah. Oh, and we are conscious of the fact that people, are struggling. So we have got a 2-part payment ticket now. So you pay half now, which is just over £200, and the other half sometime in August. So if anybody wants to go and look on the website, they're there.
Put the link in the comments.
Yeah. So that way, it's it's pay a bit now and pay a bit later on, and
that's a really good idea.
Yeah. Because it's hard. It's really hard at the moment for everybody. Justify. So
cost of living everywhere is going.
Yeah, it's crazy. And so it is hard to totally understand that, but the energy that you'll get back.
Yeah. just do a deal with yourself. I did when we went to our first conference. It was a real lot of money. We traveled to Canada. It was a huge amount of money, and I couldn't really justify it, but I wanted to go. And I just promised myself that I would make that back within the next couple of months. And I literally made every penny and more back in the next couple of months because I was so fired up when I got back.
Yeah.
It is an investment in yourself and your business.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh. So you
better go get your steaks.
Sorry?
You're going to go and
get your steaks.
Yeah, we're going to go and yes, I did say to Gibson, I thought we'd be an hour, so he'll be balancing and timing. And he's very good. He's brilliant at the steaks.
Well, one thing, I'm just going to do a quick draw. So I don't know, saw that people were adding people to the group, and Sarah has got all these products that she hasn't used, and she's kindly donated them to the person. And it was really funny. I was sitting there like ticking off, like doing, all these people, Shona, and so many people adding, like just loads of people.
What have you done? Put them in a hat?
I put them in a big mug.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It took me ages because, of course, there was like that person put 25 people in, and that one put 16 people in, and it was amazing. So this is my very technical way of doing it. Hang on. I won't go for that one. Let's go for this one. Right, hang on. What does this say? I can't even read my own writing. I was getting a bit scribbly because it was like writing lines in the end. And this is amazing, Helena. Yay!
Oh my God!
Oh, I think she's on. She's on. Well done, Helena.
Yeah, she's on.
The more times I had to write their name out, I was getting like writer's crap. It was a toss-up, I think, really between Helena and Shona who was going to win that. But there was a lot of people that added, a hell of a lot of people, which was amazing. So we had, it was Paula Weaver, Georgia Green, all sorts of people. Ree Hughes, lovely.
Isn't it Helena who was setting up a social enterprise in Ireland? Yeah. Yes.
Oh, yes, of course. So that's going to be amazing.
That's going to be amazing for her social enterprise. It's a really nice thing that will go back into the community. And
there's a whole bunch of
working with.
You better bring a big suitcase, or we can get it shipped out maybe, or bring a big suitcase.
Yeah, it's up to you, Helena.
I don't know.
Yeah, she wants it shipped out before we're sending it. If not, she can pick it up when we go to the event. It's up to her, whatever she wants.
Cool.
Well, thank you for your time, both of you.
Really appreciate you coming on.
Thank you so much.
It's really nice to see your face again, Fabio.
Thank you.
Looking forward to meeting you properly in September.
Sure.
In person.
Yeah.
We will enjoy together.
Yeah.
We'll have a drink. Yeah. Okay. Have a great weekend, guys. Thank you for hosting us.
See you soon.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.